Welcome to Coach in a Car, Speed of Trust, U.S. Military Edition. Hi, I'm Jen. I help leaders navigate chaos and bring them to calm. Chaos comes in the form of self-doubt, imposter syndrome, overwhelm, burnout, poor decision-making, or analysis paralysis. And it really sucks to be in that place. And I love bringing everybody to calm, feeling cool, calm, collected, and confident in rapid decision making, and just living joyfully. I've been focusing on these cards, and today I want to focus on confronting reality. Fear can definitely disrupt a lot of things in our lives, and a lot of times we don't even realize it. Having hard conversations is difficult for a lot of people, and what's really important about having these conversations is tackling something head on. Do not keep it in. Do not let it sit there and rot inside, because your mind is literally a virus that you're implanting into like a computer. And you're going to make up stories about how bad you are or about this person not liking you, whatever the case is. If there's an issue or there's a perceived issue, hit it head on. Those undiscussable things like body language and other than things coming out of people's mouths. You really have to confront reality when there's an issue before they turn into major problems. It's important that you're not confronting the person, you're confronting the reality. Don't bury your head in the sand, because the more you ignore things, the worse it's going to get, because you're going to catastrophize it. Yeah. If you're having a difficult time navigating a situation where you feel like any interaction that you're having with somebody is confrontation, don't worry, it's super normal. I get it often. Some things are made up and some things are not. I'm going to tell a story about this now. I have a guy that I work with, and nice guy, but he's kind of all over the place. And anytime I've ever talked to him, he constantly interrupts me. He never lets me actually finish asking the question, and he's going down this rabbit hole of I already know that answer. He's not listening to me. So the other day he was doing it, and I'm like, I already know that answer. And he's like, oh, well then, da da da. And I was like, wait, I'm not done asking the question. And he's like, and you could see his skin got all red. You could see he was frustrated. His pupils dilated. His skin, he just got tight jaw. And I'm like, what is his problem? I'm just trying to ask a question. And I realized he didn't have the answer. That's why he was trying to probably take me off course. It's really great when you know your core values and can speak your mind. And sometimes it can come out a little bit rude, but it's just so direct. Wait. See that you are having a somatic response by me asking you questions. Can we please pause for a second? Can I get my words out and express to you from my situation and vantage point what my experience is and how I understand the situation? Ask the question without being interrupted. He was like, oh, snap. And that put him in check real quick. And then I asked the question, and he goes, I don't know. And I was like, okay, awesome. So how do we find out? He's like, well, I'm not going to find out. And he just kind of that was the end of the story. But that was awesome, because instead of me internalizing it and thinking, oh, this guy doesn't like me, I can't really get my answers, I got my answers because I used my voice. I confronted the situation. I told him about himself, about how I am perceiving him, and then set a clear boundaries and expectations of when I'm speaking. I know it sounds so weird, but please listen to me. Don't be rude. And the end result was I was able to tackle reality, my reality, express it to him. It is what it is. And then the rest of the day, and anytime, we were working on a project with a whole bunch of people, and anytime he passed me, we just fist bumped, and we're cool. But it really did calm down a lot of that internal chatter noise in my brain, and then also made me understand where he's at. Unfortunately, he was probably in a very stressful situation.